So today we are talking about longevity. So what's the longevity and the factors of the longevity? At the beginning, we have to learn the important vocabularies like longevity. That means living a long time. So for example, proper rest and enough sleep contributes to longevity. This means if you want a long life, so you need to take a good rest and have enough sleep. Spiritual is adjective. The meaning of spiritual, the human spirit or soul. So it's not a physical thing, but for example, something come from religion and someone goes to church and prays, something like that. So for example, I care more about the spiritual life than the physical life. Severe is an adjective, and that means extremely and very strong, very bad in degree or quality. For example, is a severe storm. A severe storm destroys the village. The next, premature. So it's uncommonly early or before the expected time. That means short. Short means something you expect. Something like probably someone. I guess you can live 6 years old, but you died in 50. So it means.
It's a true.
I suggest. Correct. I don't want to. So a fire caused the premature closing of the museum. The last one is interact. Interact is a verb that means work with and have contact with. For example, the teacher should interact with students more frequently in the class. We are talking each other and respond something like that. So at the beginning of the topic, I want to introduce our Dr. Zhou Pastor. He's a famous person, and he is a medical doctor and a professor at the University of Wisconsin Medical School. And he gives medical advice on a weekly radio show. Also, he wrote an important book called The Longevity Code. And he's clarified the 5 unique spheres of wellness. In the longevity code, there is a very important woman called the Janet Coleman. And I think she had lived longer than any person on record before 1997. And she died at the age of 102. You can see from the picture, when she was 110 years old, she lived by herself in a single apartment. And when she was 115 years old, she still can ride a bike very well. So in longevity code, it tells us how to have a long, healthy life. The doctor focuses on 5 spheres about the wellness. So how to have longevity life? That's caused by 5 things: physical, mental, family and social, spiritual, and materials. So these 5 factors, like the Olympic race, they are overlap and interact with each other. So now let's welcome them to give us the presentation for the next class.
So I'm going to explain the 5 factors of the longevity. The first one is physical. Of course, the Dr. so far agrees with most of the factors focus on not being sick. Not being sick means to increase your chance to having a long life, to pay attention to physical fitness, nutrition, and safety strategies. And then active lifestyles limit longevity. They are not one of the top 10 causes of premature death. So we have to do more exercise and no smoking and eating healthy food. The next part is mental. We should avoid negative impacts. Reddening, like the face turn right, and first clenching and furniture pounding can. The risk of having a heart attack is more than twice as high. So we have to control our anger and then keep our mind sharp and challenging. It is important to our mental health. So learning is the one way to do that. Keep our minds active. Next one is family and social. Is talk about the relationship. Hang out with other people improve our outlook and build self-confidence. The bonus of spend time with other people helps us get through stressful times. We have the support of the family and friends are less likely to lack heart disease and generally longer. The next slide is spiritual. It's the most difficult to describe. It connects to life expectancy and life quality, like religion, like you can go to church and pray. The last one is material. We are talk about the things around your life, like financial, like house, like cars. In fact, it's not important what you have, but it's important what you want. Feeling that you don't have enough can shorten your life. So, what's the longevity? It's composed of 2 parts, quantity and quality. I wish we have long and great, sweetie life.
Question.
What are you laughing about?
In the Chinese,
people
the
don't like the white and the
white paper,
and
the
White paper
black
and
letter, right?
This is not good.
Yeah.
It's say some people die.
no, only those 2 color only happen in the in the funeral.
Black and white.
Yeah, black.
With that-
That's
with-
here's Americans, okay.
With that,
No,
with that,
I'm talking about they just laugh.
you mean with that character longevity? They don't want.
No, they just talk about the color, white and black.
Yeah, but is white and black? It's important for that word or always
Yes, they were.
that word. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, Americans, They don't care.
Maybe
Right?
that's
But yeah, but interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you want to ask some question about this? Question.
Maybe nice, I don't ask you.
Yeah, you are the worry.
We welcome any question.
If have two choice, your life very exciting, but you die in 50 years old.
Okay.
Or your life very boring, but you still work life to 100 years old.
Yes,
What will you choose?
No, I mean it's very personal. I mean very person's thoughts. So the topic we talk about longevity. How can we get longevity life?
So yeah, I think if you want get a long longevity, maybe you something you like, but you can do.
Many things.
So if
Yes.
you're boring, right?
It's very.
That's personal. I mean that's personal. But I mean the topic today, we just want to introduce explain how to get a longevity. It's depends.
I